Hello everyone, Pumpkin King here, showing you how to make the greatest undead army as a Necromancer. Starting with the base skill of Decompose, taking the enhanced Decomposed with Acolyte's Decompose to increase minion damage if you are decomposing an enemy. This is really important so that you have an extra source of corpse production. Going down to the next skill tree, we want to max out our blight. This is important for later tiers. We take the enhanced blight along with supernatural blight, so their minions deal even more increased damage. Again, we chose this skill because it provides some nice AoE damage, slows enemies, and gives our minions increased damage while attacking enemies in blight. This is really strong for bosses and just groups of enemies in general. Moving down, we decided to take Blood Mist as a tool to escape in case we ever get trapped or hard CC'd. This is a vital skill to stay alive. We maxed that out as well, and took Enhanced Blood Mist along with Ghastly Blood Mist for additional corpse creation. This is really useful against bosses that don't have that many extra minions fighting with them, so you are able to create corpses to boost and revive minions if necessary. And of course we max out our skeletal warriors, giving them increased damage and life. And coming over to the cursed skill tree, we decided to not take any curses so that we can focus on improving our minions. So we get Skeletal Mage Mastery. And then again, down in the Corpse and Macabre skill tree, we have not taken anything. Again, our core skills are going to be Blight, Decompose, Blood Mist, and then later you'll see that we have our slots dedicated to raising corpses, the Bone Golem, and using our ultimate. So moving on to the ultimate skill tree, we've taken Army of the Dead, and our remaining 2 skill points have been used on Golem Mastery. Now, of course, once the beta is over and the actual game comes out, we will max out all of our additional passives for our minions, as well as maxing out the ultimate. So for now, that's what our skill tree looks like at level 25. And let's take a look at the Book of the Dead. So I've chosen Skirmishers. Now, I don't really like using Defenders because they just are kind of absorb a lot of damage, and I prefer my minions to deal a lot more damage. So I've chosen Skirmishers, along with being able to raise 1 additional Skirmisher. Now, Reapers are also a good choice, as they deal a lot of heavy damage, but I like just having as many minions as I can, so that's just kind of a personal preference. Reapers may do more damage, but I've chosen Skirmishers. Next, with our Mages, I've chosen Shadow, along with the ability to deal an additional Shadow Bolt every 6 attack, as this kind of gives the most DPS. I don't really like just having a 10% chance to stun. Doesn't really appeal to me too much. Cold is also a good option if you're looking for some more CC and the ability to freeze enemies. I can see this being really great for PvP, but not as great for diving into dungeons. Bone seems to deal a lot of DPS, and if you choose the ability to for them to leave corpses and fortify you, it's a really quick way to fortify you, but they die really quickly, and it can be kind of annoying. So personally, I prefer to stay on Shadow. Maybe in the future I'll decide to do Bone. They do a lot of damage, but they die rather quickly. But it could be a good way to get some Fortify. Again, not my personal preference at the moment. And then lastly, with our Golem, of course we only have access to Bone currently, and I have chosen to do the every time they take damage, or every time they take 20% of their maximum life, they shed a corpse. So again, this is really important for corpse production, making sure that we can revive minions, but also to buff them as the fight goes along. And then the other one is also pretty decent, but I don't really have a lot of armor that gives me thorns, so I have chosen to do this one. If you have any comments or suggestions, or just what you do with your Necromancer build, please let us know in the comments. We would love to know. Now let's see what it looks like in combat. Alright, here we are with an event, a perfect place as a testing ground just to show how we fight with this build. It's pretty standard. We want to shoot as much blight as we can as soon as we start fighting. That'll be our X. Of course, decomposing along the way. Oh, this guy's just gonna start shit, isn't he? Yep, he is. Alright, thanks, bro. Decomposing anytime we need to essence. Raising corpses as we go, to boost our damage and give it a little bit of healing. Our blood mist, hello, will be used anytime we get in a kind of a bad spot, or stuck at any point, which may not happen if we position right. Our bone golem, we could send him at the beginning of the fight just to get him involved. The cooldown's pretty short, just to get some taunt on everyone, or use it for a moment where we're kind of surrounded and need him to tank. And then our ult, kind of use that at your discretion. At the beginning of a boss fight, you want to use that kind of right away, just so it's up as much as possible. But yeah, you can kind of use it whenever. There's an elite, so I'm going to go ahead and use it. Send in our bone golem. You just kind of take things easy. Making sure to lay down a lot of blight. And just position yourself well so you don't get put in the corner. And then also just saving your blood mist for any time you get hard CC'd. Really nice for that, getting you out. It's not a skill you really want to spam too often. You kind of want to hold it in your back pocket. But as you can see, our minions are doing work. You just want to remember to raise corpses every once in a while, heal them, and have them deal additional damage. And it's really helpful whenever your golem CCs everyone in that group. Oh, see, that would have been a moment we could have used our blood mist to get out of. We got hard CC'd for a second. Pulled in. But yeah, really just remembering to raise corpses every once in a while is kind of important. Just to boost your damage output and raise any people who are dying. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I really love this build. I just love having an army at my disposal, kind of sitting back. It's a lot of fun to me. So yeah, there is the build and the strategy with the Necromancer. I will look forward to updating this as we go along in our Diablo adventures in the future. I hope you found some inspiring information, or maybe it struck something within you where you said, no, that's not how you should do it. This is how you should do it. Yeah, just let us know in the comments what you'd change or what your build is. Goodbye!